Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have got my empties for January 2023. I've got a few decluttered products as well, and I've given a few things to my daughter-in-law. So I will talk about those later on once I've talked about my empties. We'll add up all the numbers and see where we're at. Now, not included in this, I have got much more that have been emptied in January, but they're in other projects which I haven't yet updated, and I don't want to give any spoilers, so they'll be included in next month's numbers. But I'll be doing my year sort of totals at the end of December anyway, so it all kind of works out fine. I still need to do my totals for 2022. I'm off. I'm at work this week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off, so that's good. I've just got a message. Let's have a look here. Otherwise, me and my sister are messaging backs and forwards. We've just booked a holiday, the two of us, to New York in December. So I'm like so excited. I'm literally like really giddy. So yeah, we're going to be going for 6 nights, and so yeah, there will be a vlog for that. But yeah, we're literally like, and we're like trying to create like a big list of stuff we want to do, and they're like, oh. So yeah, I keep getting messages popping up. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I'm off next week, so I will finally catch up with all my videos that I'm needing to catch up on. I'm aware I've gone like really behind with everything. I've not been very well again. Fine, much better today. I have got a bit of an infected finger going on. Sorry if that creeps in and it grosses you out. She's still messaging me. She's so funny. I'm gonna have to like block her. So yeah, let's whiz through this. If you haven't seen my empties videos before, each month I do an entries video, which is already up. You can go check that out. I'll try and remember to link it down below. And in my entries one, I'll talk about all my new products that have come in for that month. And then usually within a few days, I do my empties showing everything that's gone out. The plan is I get more things going out than coming in, so that overall my collection is reducing in numbers. I include used up products, decluttered products, and I'll also talk about products that I've given away, so therefore, because they're still reducing my numbers. I've got my inventory to come up very soon. I'm going to plan on filming that next week as well. What else? I break it up into different categories. I do hair care, skincare, body care, and makeup. I also have a miscellaneous category, which is sort of more relevant really into my products coming in. It's just like beauty tools and things like that, but I don't include them in my numbers. So yeah, we sort of, whilst we show you them on the entries, we don't include them in the totals. So if I've got anything like that finished up in this, or I'm getting rid of and decluttering, I'll let you know. Cool. I think that kind of pretty much covers the bases. We'll just get cracking. This is in no particular order. I know some people will break it up into different groups, but I just sort of pull it out and then we'll just stick it in the box as we go and then count up numbers at the end. I love watching these. I really enjoy filming this as well. So if you enjoy this type of video, please remember to give me a subscribe. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you've tried anything. And then there is just a bit like little mini reviews on each of the products, if my old brain can remember actually what the products were like in the first place. Cool. So I've had a really successful month. I think a few things were ready to be finished off, like bigger products. So I have managed to get through quite a few of those. But yeah, I'm doing really well. Let's have a look. First thing I've got is a shower gel, which I finished just at the end of January. And it was the Nivea Love Sunshine Shower Gel. I got this when we went away on holiday in December. And actually it was a really lovely fragrance. It was only £1, I think, or like 1.20. And it was such a nice fragrance. I enjoyed using it. And yeah, I would definitely repurchase that one. It was a really lovely one. So that goes into my body care. Let's see if I can see any more like body care just as I'm looking. Try and do it in kind of order. Now let's go with hair. Oh, we've got a Mitchum here. This is a deodorant. I don't always include my deodorants in, but I think I included these when they came in because I was trying like a few different types of deodorant. I still prefer the stick deodorant over the sprays and the roll-ons, but Mitchum is a great brand. Always smells really nice. It's the best deodorant brand I've found so far. And then I also had a little roll-on that was in my 50 Shades of Green. I finally got it done. Pretty sure I included that in my update last time. So yeah, it used to work for me, no longer does, and then it kind of stays a little bit sticky. But I'm not sure if that's just me changing rather than the deodorant. I'm not sure. But again, it's a great little brand. I do enjoy them. Okay, hair care. We have got, everything's green. This wasn't in my 50 Shades of Green. A Herbal Essences Dazzling Shine shampoo. These are cruelty free. Really nice shampoo actually. Have I got the conditioner? Maybe that was last month. I don't know. I tend to finish my conditioners before the shampoo, but it was a nice fragrance. Really sort of fresh, and I enjoyed it. It is, oh yeah, lime essences. It's got 0% colorants, paraffin or silicones, suitable for all hair types. So that was good. Another hair product was this was really nice. It's from Weller, and it was the Oil Reflections Luminous Smoothing. It says smoothening. I don't even think it's smoothening. Smoothening? Is that a word? A smoothening oil. I'd just say a smoothing oil, or it smoothens. Don't know if smoothening. I need to go check that. I don't know if that's a word. I'm quite good with like the English language, like with grammar and spelling. But anyway, it was really nice. I enjoy hair oils, and this was a nice one, definitely more for the mid-lengths down. Gives like a nice luminosity to the hair, nice sort of shine, as well as helps to sort of strengthen the actual hair itself. So that was that. Would I repurchase it? Probably. I do kind of get these though more often than not, which are like the Pantene hair oils. I do prefer those, and they're super cheap. You get them for about £3 from Home Bargains. So those are my kind of like go-tos. But yeah, it was a really nice one. I did have one a long time ago, and it was it had like an SPF in it as well for the hair, and it was just gorgeous. And I got that one from Latest in Beauty, but I can't remember what it was called. And that was a really, really nice hair oil. Another little body product here was, I found this in the handbag, and literally just had a few squirts left to do. And it was the Amazing Grace perfume, only like a small little bottle. Really gorgeous fragrance. I really enjoyed using that. Got that from everything pretty much is from beauty boxes in my in my collection. Pretty much everything is. I very rarely buy products. The only products I kind of tend to buy are foundation, like shampoos and conditioners, like some hair oils if I haven't got them, and deodorants. I think bath products, just like shower gels, bubble baths, bath salts, deodorants, shampoo, conditioner, hair oils. I think that's pretty much the only thing I really buy. Yeah, and everything else is just like, it's in my collection. I'm going to use it eventually. And then, yeah, and I work my way through it, which is what we're doing now. Okay, we have got a hand cream, which was a Betty Hoola antibacterial hand moisturizer. Such a nice one. It lasted me quite a long time, and used to be in my work bag, which is why it's got my name on it, because I'd leave it on my desk. Really gorgeous, gorgeous hand cream. Lovely, lovely. It absorbs really, really quickly. So if you are a nurse, or you're working in a job that you don't want to have like greasy hands from your hand cream, this is really good. It went in, left your hands feeling very, very soft and protected, but it didn't leave that greasy residue. So for me, it was a real win. I did enjoy it an awful lot. I finished this up. It was the Balance Me PHA Clarifying Mist. This was in my 50 Shades of Green, I think, as well. It was all right. It was fine. Just used it as a toner. I'm not really sure what PHA is compared to like BHAs and AHAs, but it was fine. Did it smell a bit funny? It was, yeah, a little, not my favourite fragrance, but it was okay. And I just kind of sprayed it on my face, patted it in between my skincare, really. I had the Pixie Collagen Tonic. I've really got into my toners in recent months. This was okay. I do prefer the Glow Tonic over the Collagen Tonic. Let me just have a little drink. What's it meant to do? A volumizing toner. I suppose the collagen. It was fine. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was okay. You know, it was all right. This was beautiful. This was the Filorga Hydra Veil Serum. It was just such a snazzy bottle. And I kept thinking, I want to do a video on this, like a TikTok. And then by the time I remembered, it was virtually halfway down. But it was so nice. It was actually a clear serum, although the bottle's kind of blue. And it's got a gorgeous, like, pipette. Look, it's just so bougie. Gorgeous long stopper. And then you had this pipette here, which you do, and it just that would sort of work the pipette. Oh, it was just stunning. It's a glass bottle and it had that normal Falaga fragrance that they use, and I really enjoyed it. So it was a Hydra Hyal hydrating plumping serum. Really nice, really nice. I'm quite good with my skincare. I do get through quite a bit of skincare. I finally finished the Bare Minerals Ageless. It was a phytoretinol night concentrate. It was only a little one, but it lasted quite a long time, and I enjoyed using that as well. It was a nice one. Probably won't repurchase it just purely because I have so many products in my collection that I need to rotate through, and night skincare is my worst. I think I maybe need to move a few things through to the bathroom actually. I've started trying to get a bit better. My husband comes to bed before me, tends to. I'm a bit more of I stay up later than he does. So I always bring a cuppa up when he comes to bed. I'll make him a brew, bring that up, and I've started then at that point I'm up here, I've brought you a cuppa, I'm going to do my skincare. And so I'm trying to get into that routine to create better habits, but it's not working all the time, but it's a work in progress, and I'm trying really hard to sort of start doing that a bit more. I had this, which was the NAF Stuff Hydrate Mint and Eucalyptus Hand Care Mist. It was fine. It was just like a really fine spray. It was like an antibacterial spray for your hands. It smelled quite minty. It was quite pleasant. I suppose it changed to all the gloopy gels that can sometimes leak in your bag or give a bit more of a residue. It absorbed in quite nicely, and yeah, it was fine. I think we all use gels and things a bit less than what we used to, like when the pandemic was at its peak. However, this time of year with coughs, colds, all these viral illnesses and everything, I think it's a really good habit just to get into, to still use your bacterial hand sanitizers. So yeah, I would recommend using that. But it was quite nice, but it took a while to use actually. It did last a long time. The Madara Repair and Rescue Hair Mask. I'm trying to think what this is. This. Now, when I put it on, and there's not much in it. How many mil? 10 mils. I've got a lot of hair. And I put this on and I was squeezing it out. I was like, oh gosh, there's hardly anything there. So I rubbed it between my hands and then sort of focused on the bottom half of my hair, put it in, and it didn't feel great when I was rinsing it out. You know, sometimes when you use a mask, you think, oh, that feels really lovely. I didn't get that feeling. But when I dried my hair was gorgeous. It was so nice. It felt lovely. So I've got mixed emotions. I'd maybe quite like to try a bigger, a tub of it, I think, just to give it a go. Having said that, I've got so many hair masks that I thought that was out of date, then it's not out of date. I've got so many hair masks that really I should focus on them. But I actually enjoyed it. It was much nicer than what I thought. Now I'm thinking about starting a little project of my own as a way of using products that we kind of forget about, things like hair products, nail products. Actually, I'm not going to say too much. However, I've got a really cool name for it, she says. I'm thinking about doing that. I know quite a few of you will say, oh gosh, you're doing too many projects. I'm not. Projects are a great way for me to focus on using products. If I don't do them, I tend not to go looking through and reaching for different products. So for me, it's a really useful way of using what's in my collection, and you always see it in my numbers, in my empties. When I'm doing different projects, definitely my empties numbers increases. So it clearly works for me. Probably doesn't work for other people. You maybe feel overwhelmed, but for me, then I'm not dipping it in and out. I literally use what's in front of me, what I've picked out, and then it just helps me focus on those products for a few months and work my way through them, or make a decision whether I like something or not. So yeah, you do you, I do me, and what works for me won't work for you maybe, and what works for you won't work for me. But for me, focusing on different products in projects is fabulous, and I never feel overwhelmed. I never feel obliged to do an update. I very much do me, and which is why sometimes it can be 3 months in between updates. I'm not the most consistent because it doesn't stress me out. It's just I'm not bound to a filming schedule, am I? Which maybe infuriates a few of you because you never know when my next videos are coming. But you know, I'm always around. I am here. I'm just not always uploading. Okay, next product. I've got a makeup product. This was gorgeous. And this is a point in you know, thinking. I put this into a project and I literally loved it. And so I just used it all up. And it is the Illamasqua Beyond Veil. So you might have heard of the Hydra Veil, which is like that jelly primer. Well, this was the glowy version of that. And I absolutely loved it. And it was only a little one. I have got a big pot of the Hydra Veil and a little mini pot of the Hydra Veil. But this Beyond Veil was just stunning. I don't think you'd be able to see anything in there. Maybe it was like a tinted primer, and it just gave a most beautiful, like, luminous glow to your skin, and I loved it. It was really nice, really nice. I have finished a little tiny face scrub from Huygens. This Le Gommage Visage organic face scrub. It reminded me very much of the old like peachy face scrubs you used to get. It was quite gritty. It was really nice. I enjoyed using it, actually. I do like a scrubby scrub, even though you shouldn't use, everyone says you shouldn't use like physical scrubs on your face. Sometimes, yeah, I just kind of like it. I'm a bit of a rebel. Let me know if you like them. You know, and I do use chemical exfoliators and things like that as well, but I do enjoy a scrub. I think I'm doing all right for my 50s. I'm fine with it, you know. But yeah, you don't need to use a scrub on your face, I suppose. But I like them. I've got a Filorga Nutrifiller little moisturizer face cream. Really gorgeous. You don't get a right lot in them. They're quite, aren't they lovely? For like little sample pots. So nice. I kind of feel I should keep this in case I get a sachet of something that I want to decant in it. I might do that, might clean that out and just keep the packaging for one of my projects. And it's got a nice big thing where you can pop a sticker of what the actual product is or stick it underneath. But I just think that's a really good size little pot. And yeah, I enjoyed using it. And it has that beautiful fragrance that Filorga has. Sort of the same as that serum. They just, I used them together. And I was just, yeah, my skin really, really enjoyed them. Really enjoyed them. We have got a night cream. That's a couple of night cream products. And again, these are both from projects, so proof that they work for me. And it is the Elemis Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream, anti-aging, anti-wrinkle night cream. It was only 15 mils. It took me forever to use. Yeah, it was fine. I know lots of people like gush over Elemis. It was fine. I enjoyed it, but would I go out and buy it? Probably not. But yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I have some little eye masks. I used these just the other day. I think, actually, are they from this? Yes. So I've got a box of these. These are the Dr. H. So it's a hyaluronic anti-aging hydrogel eye pads. So I use this and I've put them back in here so I could show you them. These are so thick, like literally. Look how thick. Excuse my opacity there. Can you see how thick they are? They're really, really thick. I think these would be lovely if you sit them in the fridge. So then they'd be super cooling on your eyes and really help depuffing them. I enjoy using eye masks. I think this slipped a little bit, probably due to the weight. But if you lay down, it maybe be better if you've got that time to relax. I kind of tend to put them on whilst I'm pottering about. If I'm going to be going out or something, I'll put them on. But yeah, I mean, they were nice. But I just thought I'd show you them. They're so, so thick. Skincare, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, got a few more things in here and then I'll get on to my decluttered items. So we have got, oh gosh, if you saw this in one of my projects, this eye pencil, it was like, oh God, it's just dying. And it's so dried up and I tried to sharpen it. Can you see? And there's nothing inside. So, however, it's down at the bottom. It was pretty much done. It was an old Rimmel, probably from about 10 years ago. So I'm not surprised it's dried up. Can't really remember what it was like to say, but yeah, it's done. And then we have got mascaras. I've been working on my minis. So we have got the Lancome. What is this? The Lancome Noir Hypnotic. Absolutely gorgeous mascara. I actually think I'm going to put this on my wish list. It was really lovely. The wand, look at that. It was just gorgeous and it worked so nice. I absolutely blooming loved it. So yeah, that was a firm favourite. Yes, I would repurchase because God, a good mascara is hard to find. They're Real Benefit mascara. Again, it was all right. A bit of an old one. They have these little funny spiky bits on the end, don't they? So you can get your little lashes. A different type of wand again. But most Benefit mascaras are pretty decent. This has started flaking on me. So, but yeah, it was fine. It's nice. It kind of separates your lashes really well. You can build it up. And then I had the NARS Climax mascara. And again, I think this one was okay too. Done really well. Nice big fat volumizing brush. So yeah, I did so well with those mascaras. So 3 little mascaras out of my collection. So those are all of my empties. Oh, I've got an itchy face. I'm going to just say this now so I can think from the numbers. I'll tell you my empties and we're going to go on to the declutters and what I've given away. But I'll be rounding up all the numbers together at the end. But just very quickly, as a little sub count, we've got 3 hair care there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 hair care, 6 body, 8 skincare, and 5 makeup. So that's pretty good for like 1 month. Plus I've got lots of other things from other projects. Incredible. Bearing in mind, and I'll tell you at the end, I'll remind you at the end how many entries I had. But that is really, really good. Okay, so going into these, we have got a few decluttered products here. I've got I wonder if I should just sort of separate these a little bit. Oh, they'll all go in. We've got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow. It was a highlighter. It's all split and is really quite grim and disgusting. That was it. And it's just gone horrible. Can't really remember what it was like. It was that long ago since I used it. I went to pull it out in probably shot my stash or something, but it was a bit nasty. So that's going. This was in one of my projects as well. It's the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In Detangling Hair Treatment. Just could not get on with this. I've tried and tried quite a few times. Just made my hair feel really, really awful. So I'm not going to try and make it work. It does not work for me. If you've got it and you love it, that is great. And I wish it would work for me, but I think I've just maybe got the wrong hair type. It does say, I think, for all hair types, or does it? Maybe not. But for me, it just made my hair feel a little bit dirty. It just says apply an ample amount to wet hair, work through fingers or with wide tooth comb, style as usual. Can be used as a co-wash. Oh, or a rinse out conditioner. I haven't tried that as a rinse out conditioner. I'm going to keep it and try it as that. I hadn't read the back. I'm going to try it as a regular conditioner. So scrap that one and we'll I'll put that back over here and we'll give that a go. I think was this in the 50 Shades of Green or was it in a different project? It was in one of my projects. I'm going to put it back in, whatever it was. I'm going to try it as a regular conditioner. Hadn't even thought of that. Okay. Let's go to a lot of it's, in fact, I think it's all makeup. We've got this foundation, really dark, and just, it split and it was just horrible. And that was a Max Factor Skin Luminizer. Just totally wrong for me. This was just bizarre, and it was a little eyeshadow thing from Gokos, and I got this in Discover Beauty, which I love, but this product was the weirdest thing. It's an eyeshadow and the product's in here and you've got like a little stick there, and when you put it in, it's meant to come out, it's already on there, and you put it on. It's such a faff, and it's such a shame because I think if this was like in a little pot, I'd have loved it, but I don't know, it was just too faffy and too gimmicky actually. I didn't mind the colour, but I just couldn't really use it, so I thought I'm not keeping it, so that's gone. This had totally dried up. It was an LRC Liquid Shimmer Shadow. It's dead. Look at oh, it's just like, it's dried up. It's had enough and it's gone. Yeah, it's just, oh, it's complete. It's as bone as a dry, dry as a bone. What a shame. What a shame. This has gone all ganky and manky. I have used it quite a lot, and to be fair, I got this in 2019. I've written on the back actually when I got it. And it was a liquid highlighter, like it, but it's on like a pad. I can't think what you call them. What do you call them? Anyway, and it was so beautiful when I got it, but it's gone really disgusting, which is such a shame. And it was a really, really pretty highlighter. I did use it a little bit, but gosh, it's quite clunky and chunky. This is like the worst palette in the history of man. I've just decluttered it because it's just terrible. And look, oh, and it just does nothing at all. I think I got this. Oh no, I either got it in a box or I got it from TK Maxx. I can't remember which. Anyway, oh, did I maybe get it in a Look Incredible? Maybe, but it's awful. So it's gone. This mascara was from Cougar Beauty. It was awful. It looks like it should have been decent, but it just really wasn't. And right, so I've got a few duplicate palettes here, which I am decluttering from. Oh, hang on, before I do that, I have got another liquid eyeshadow from Studio 10, which again, it's just dried up. This is a lesson for me that I need to use my liquid. If I get a liquid shadow in a box, I maybe need to leave that out. I'll pop it into a Shop My Stash and try it straight away so I know if I like it. And if I don't, I can pass it on. Dry as a bone. Okay, so I've got a few palettes which I'm just decluttering. These are, I've got quite a few duplicates. This is a duplicate. I got, a few years ago, I got a huge Revolution haul. And then I bought like a palette chest or something, and so I got lots of duplicates between that haul, which I hadn't realized. So one of them here was the Ultra Strobe Balm palette. This one's like a brand new one and never been used, so I'll probably gift this or pop it into a giveaway or do something with it, probably just pass it along. I've also got a blush palette, which is a duplicate, and this is the Pink and Glowing Goddess, so I'm just going to get that out. It doesn't need to be there. This is a repeat as well, which is the Revolution Glitter Edit palette. I've currently got the other one of this in my Pan in Every palette. So these are just all going to get gifted. And then I pulled one of these out in Pan in Every palette. Didn't want to use it, and I also had a duplicate as well. And it is these, which is the Redemption palette Iconic Elements. So that was like a dupe originally of the thingy. Oh my god. You know which ones, like the really famous palettes, which I now can't think of the name. Oh my gosh. Anyway, doesn't matter, they're going. So that's that. Now on top of those, my daughter-in-law came around the other day. Oh my gosh, I need some makeup. This at short notice. And she was going to go into town, but it was a Sunday and we only live in a small town and Boots wasn't open, which I knew. And she was like, I don't suppose you've got some eyeliner and some bronzer. I went, of course I have. So she came and went, right, what else do you want? So she ended up going away with 8 makeup products. I think it was 8, but there was a foundation. So she took a foundation, a BB cream, a bronzer. I think it was like my NARS Laguna bronzer. I had a huge Revolution face palette with loads of different like colours of bronzers and contours and highlights. Massive, which I was so glad that was gone. I said, do you want this? She was like, yeah. I think she had a brow pencil, liquid liner, a mascara. I think there was something else as well. But I'm pretty sure there were 8 products that she took away with her, which is fab. So there were 8 makeup products, so we'll add those in my totals as well. Right, give me a minute. I am just going to add up all of our numbers and I'll be back in a tick. right? I am so happy. I've done all of my sums, I've added everything up, and then I'm comparing it to what's come in versus what's gone out, and I've had such a fabulous start to January. 2023 is going to be my year for getting on top of my collection. I'm making a really good dent in it, I can tell. I'm so motivated. Right, let's have a look then. I've got all my numbers here. So, hair, let's start with hair. So yeah, I had 3 hair care products coming out of my collection. I can't speak. So 3 going out. My numbers for what came in, I had 2 hair care products coming into my collection in January. Therefore, my hair care collection has gone down by 1 product, so that is a move in the right direction. I really struggle with hair care, so that is a great start. Next, I've got skincare, and going out for January, I've got 8 skincare products. That's them all there. Not too shabby. I think it could maybe been a little bit better, but I have got my other products as well, which will give me a really good boost start for February. So skincare, yeah, 8 going out. I had 4 coming in. So my skincare collection has gone down by 4. So that is really, really good. What have we got next? Body care. Okay, so a total of 6 body care products going out of my collection there. Just a little reminder. And that isn't bad either, because I had 1 body care product coming in, 6 going out. So again, my numbers have gone down by 5 in that category. Oh, and then this is going to be the best one ever. Makeup. This, I never get stuff going out. So the fact I've had a little declutter, I've given some stuff away. Plus, I think because I've started doing Shop My Stash and some different sort of things like that, it's really helping me try my makeup. Be a little bit more critical, focusing a bit more. So what have we got here? Going out. This also, what you want to see is like the 8 products I gave to my daughter-in-law. But here's all of my makeup products here. Hang on, how can I do this? So there's my 8. There's my makeup products there. In total for makeup, 26 makeup items going out my collection. Round of applause. Coming in, I had 2. So yeah, that is the difference of 24 makeup items going out. I am thrilled. So total numbers, can we have a drum roll, please? I had, so coming in total, I had 9 products coming in. Going out, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What a great start. 43 products leaving my collection. I'm like so happy, which means that is a difference. 43 minus 9 is 34, isn't it? Yeah, so that means overall my collection has gone down by 34 products. I think that's really, really good. Yeah, 43 out, 9 coming in. Brilliant start to the year. I am really giddy. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, I'm delighted. Especially, as I said, I've got other empties here, which I can't show you yet as well for January, which are going to be on my updates. So yeah, they'll be in my February one. So February, fingers crossed. Gosh, if I could get over 50 out for February, can you imagine that? That'd be so cool. Yeah, anyway, that is it. I'm going to go. So take care. Thank you as always for watching. I'm not sure how long this video is now, but you know, it is what it is. And I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it enjoyable. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the bell notification, because as I mentioned, I'm not the most consistent uploader, but I am always around. I do post quite a varied sort of content and things. So have a look through my playlist, see what sort of things I've got there on my uploads. Thank you as always to all of you for watching. For those of you that come back video after video, I truly appreciate it. I appreciate all of your comments and messages and likes and thumbs up and everything else that you do to support me. Please don't forget that you can also share my videos on your other socials yourself. And then, yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye for now.